We often look up at the stars wondering if we're alone in the universe. But what if the real danger wasn't from above? What if it was hiding beneath us all along? It all started without warning. Deep in the Pacific Ocean, in one of the darkest, most unexplored trenches, something tore through reality. A portal, a gateway between worlds. And from its depths came a monster unlike anything we'd ever seen. A kaiju. It was massive, so huge the ocean could barely hold it. And then, it moved. With terrifying speed, the kaiju attacked San Francisco. Skyscrapers fell like toys. The city burned. The military fought back with tanks, missiles, and jets. But the beast was unstoppable. It took 6 days to bring it down. By then, 3 cities were destroyed, and over 10,000 lives were lost. The world mourned. And then, the world forgot. But 6 months later, another kaiju came. Then another, and another. Humanity realized the truth. This wasn't just an invasion, it was an endless attack. The kaiju weren't stopping. They were just the beginning. Governments united. Scientists, engineers, and soldiers worked together. We needed a weapon to fight these monsters. That's when the Jaeger program was born. Giant robots, piloted by 2 people whose minds were linked through a technology called the neural link. 2 pilots, moving as one. Their bodies controlling a steel giant, a perfect mix of man and machine. For a while, Jaegers turned the tide. Every time a kaiju appeared, a Jaeger was there to stop it. Cities were no longer helpless. The world had hope. But then everything changed. One night an alert came. A new kaiju was rising from the ocean. But this one was different, bigger, deadlier. The military called it Knifehead. Inside the Jaeger base, 2 brothers, Nasi and Roli, suited up. They were veterans, pilots of the mighty Jaeger, Gipsy Danger. Their bond was unbreakable, their minds in sync. They launched into battle. The ocean churned as Gipsy Danger stood tall, half above the water, ready to face the storm. Then it appeared. A monstrous shadow rose from the depths. Knifehead. The battle was instant, brutal, personal. Gypsy's plasma cannon fired, hitting the beast with a force that shook the sea. A direct hit, but it wasn't enough. Knifehead charged faster than anything that size should move. Before they could react, its bladed claw tore through Gypsy's steel hull. Nasi screamed. Roli felt it too. The neural link meant when the Jaeger was hurt, they were hurt. Another strike. Metal screeched as Knifehead ripped off Gypsy's arm like it was paper. Nasi and Roli fought back, but Knifehead was unstoppable. And then, disaster. The kaiju's claw pierced Gypsy's head, tearing it open. Before Roli could react, Knifehead reached inside and dragged Nasi out. Nasi's screams were swallowed by the ocean. The kaiju devoured him. Roli was alone. The neural link shattered, leaving a void where his brother had been. But he didn't stop fighting. With everything he had left, Roli fired the plasma cannon. The final shot destroyed Knifehead, but the damage was done. Gipsy Danger collapsed, sinking into the waves. Roli barely survived. The loss was devastating, and it was only the beginning. As months passed, the attacks grew relentless. The kaiju were evolving, learning how to fight the Jaegers, adapting. Within 5 years, battles were no longer months apart. They were happening every week. Jaegers were falling. Governments made a desperate decision, shut down the Jaeger program. Instead, they built massive walls along coastlines, hoping to keep the kaiju out. It was a mistake. One kaiju broke through the wall in Australia, proving it useless. Only a Jaeger could stop it. That's when Marshal Stacker Pentecost, the commander of the last Jaegers, made a bold move. He refused to give up. Secretly, he had been working on a final plan, a mission to end the war, a nuclear bomb, a final attack to destroy the portal at the bottom of the ocean, the source of the kaiju. But to pull it off, he needed a pilot. He needed Roli. Roli had disappeared after his brother's death, living in hiding. But Pentecost found him, convinced him. And then, he introduced him to Mako. She was different, a survivor of a kaiju attack, someone with a reason to fight.